let's talk about water pumps and the importance of making sure at least every 12 months to 2 years that we get them looked at and replaced. Here's a few good impellers that I've just gathered up over the last few weeks. This little guy here is a good example of what can happen. You can see here how the blades can tear straight off the impellers themselves. Once the impellers start to lose their blades, these will actually get sucked up into the water tube, up into the top part of the engine and cause overheating issues. You can see here, that's a water pump housing. There's the impeller loaded up. The blades are all loaded up. The impeller housing itself is slightly off-centered. You can see the upstroke here as it comes through and it's driving the water forward. When you first get an impeller, as you can see here, nice and straight blades, no set at all. You'll start to see these guys here, as we've pulled them out over time, they're developing that set within the rubber. The key importance is to make sure that you get them replaced. They're only made of rubber. They're not something that's made out of brass. It's a consumable based item. We hear the story all the time. Oh, the engine's pumping water and it has done for the last 10 years. I can't see any change to it. It's a rubber impeller. For what it costs to the cost of the engine, it's well worth looking after. The other thing is, if we don't get the gearbox off in those first few years, there's every opportunity that the gearbox itself will seize on and it will not be able to be removed. Remember, keep your eye on your water pump. You start to see impellers with no blades, lack of water flow, it needs to be serviced. Be mindful, every 12 months, no further than 2 years.